and welcome to another edition of the Hornet Report. I'm Claire Gates.
And I'm Luke Lograno. Here's Claire with this week's top stories.
Some of Holmdel's top artists got a chance to show off their creative side in the District Art Show. Sophomore Tori Losurdo will introduce us to the talents of sophomore AJ Prisco, and Mike Giordano gets the scoop on spring break and our student opinion. But first, here's Luke with the buzz.
So you might have been wondering what's been going on down in the pit for the past couple of days. You may have seen some of the artwork down there as you passed in between classes. Well, all of the artwork in the pit was hand-selected and displayed as part of the District Art Show that had its grand opening last week. For more on the story, we go to Rachel Hipschman and Isabel Zaccolo, who were at the opening of the show.
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the District Art Show, where students' artwork from Indian Hill, Village, SATS, and the high school is on display. Let's go check out some of their work.
This is the district-wide art show from K through 12, and this is the opening for all the kids and all the artists and their teachers tonight.
This is a Picasso face, and it's basically just like in a random style.
I got drawn colored pencil, like this is pencil, this is color pencil, and my self-portrait.
I have a Halloween silhouette. I don't know what that's called, but I just made that one.
When you think it could get better, it just gets better and better. That's really credit to our art teachers, Ms. Lazar, Ms. Reese, Ms. King, Ms. Montana, Ms. Ryan. A really impressive group of educators, tremendous students, and just a great night to celebrate the arts.
I think it's important because it gives us an opportunity as a district to showcase all of the talents that our students have here in Holmdel. And to give a lot of credit to our two art teachers, Mrs. Plachinsky and Mrs. Montana, for working with all of the children to bring out the absolute best that they have to work with here at Village.
It gives students a voice in maybe a way they didn't have in other areas of their lives, of school and home. To give expression to their inner voices is really a talent. I can't even draw a stick figure, so I'm always in
We have like a great variety here, and multiple talented students, and it's always great to see your work in exhibition.
We saw some amazing artwork today. For the Hornet Report, I'm Rachel Hipschman. Back to you in the studio.
That was some impressive work. I'm a little disappointed, though. I thought Mr. Logren should have shown off some of his stick figures.
Yeah, but if he did, then no one would have paid attention to Mark the Minion.
Good point. Now from art to music. Did you know that we have a student here at Holmdel High School, AJ Prisco, who composes his very own music? We sent Hornet Report correspondent Tori Losurdo and photographer Connor Lowry to get the scoop.
Hi, I'm Tori, and I'm here with AJ Prisco, who makes some really cool music. AJ, what kind of music do you make?
I score movies and video games.
Alright, cool. Now, how did you get started in music?
Well, when I was about 7 years old, my parents signed me up for piano lessons against my wishes. And I absolutely hated them, but I was too shy of a little boy to tell them to stop. But after about 5 years or so, I got good enough where I was able to come up with stuff on my own, and I started writing my own.
Now, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment in music?
Well, my biggest accomplishment is more of a personal one. I'm at the level where I can sit down and write out an entire 6-minute cue in about under 2 hours, which is a lot better than before, which would take me a week to do that.
Now, recently, you started working on a new soundtrack for a crowd-funded film called Warpath. Can you tell us about that movie and the atmosphere about it?
Well, as you can tell by the name, it's a very dramatic, action-y movie. So the score, they asked me to write out very similar to like the Book of Eli, Social Network, very ambient and just like heavy-hitting and emotional. And I had, because it's an action movie, lots of heavy drums, big bangs, pretty cool.
Very nice, AJ. Well, thank you for talking to me today.
Thanks, Tori. This past weekend was an important one for the HHS robotics team. The team, known as the 4128 Tank Bots, participated in the FRC, the first robotics competition in Clifton, New Jersey. The Tankbots had 6 weeks to design and build a working robot that could lift a yoga ball. After completing their robot, they brought it to the competition where they had the opportunity to compete against different schools.
Great job, Tankbots! The HHS TV and Film Society's Film Festival is coming up on April 25th. The event is free and will feature films edited, produced, and created by students here at the Holmdel High School. The entry deadline is less than 2 weeks away. See Mr. Dean Avellis in the TV studio for an entry form.
Oh my God.
You know it's April 4th, right?
What?
You know the deadline for Film Fest, it's April 4th.
Yeah, I knew. I knew.
Okay.
One of the films featured is a PSA on technology. The short film by Kate Mahon and Lolia Briggs highlights the diverse uses of technology in high schools just like Holmdel.
What's that?
Where's
I can do better. That's right.
Claire, the film fest is right after spring break, right?
What spring break? Half of it was in January.
Don't remind me.
Luke, you're not the only one who's disappointed about this year's shortened break. Mike Giordano hit the halls to see how students are handling the shortened spring break.
Hey there, folks. I'm Mike Giordano from the Hornet Report. Today, we're going to be polling many students out of the Holmdel High School about how they feel about the reduction of spring break, what they were going to do before this reduction, and how their plans have been altered. Let's go take a look. You, sir, how do you feel about our reduction of spring break?
It's kind of insane. I mean, like, we only have Thursday and Friday off now, which, like, it's not really spring break. It's just a long weekend now.
Well, I mean, like everyone, I'm kind of angry about it.
Yeah, my cousins from Canada were coming over this weekend. Now I can't do anything with them.
Well, you know, it doesn't really matter to me because I'm going on vacation anyway, and even if we don't have any spring break, I'm still going. So I don't really care, actually. It doesn't make a difference to me.
I don't care either. I'm staying home all day. I was planning to go to Brooklyn to spend the time with my grandparents and my cousins, but I mean, I guess high school, missing a day, it's a lot, so I mean, I guess I'll stay home and do whatever I have to do and come to high school on Monday and Wednesday.
Well, I actually was supposed to take them to Mexico, but now I can't because, you know, now we can't go to Mexico. Now we can't go to Mexico. So I'm very upset.
There you have it, folks. The voice of the students. Back to you guys at the studio.
Thanks, Mike. Claire, I know we've only been anchors for quite some time now, but I was wondering if you wanted to accompany me to the first annual Spring Fling here at Holmdel High School.
Luke, this is so unexpected. I would love to go to the Spring Fling with you.
Take that, Mom. Well, that looks like all the time we have at the Hornet Report. I'm Luke Lograno.
And I'm Claire Gates. Tune in next week as we bring you the week's best at HHS.